My next update is about our former president, Barack Obama. It was announced that he has accepted to give a paid speech for an investment bank. The bank is named Cantor Fitzgerald, and they have an annual Health Economics Investors Conference scheduled for September. And Mr. Obama has accepted to be the principal speaker there for a fee of $400,000. During the race between Mr. Trump and Mrs. Clinton, and indeed earlier in the primary struggles between Mrs. Clinton and Bernie Sanders, the question of giving highly paid speeches to Wall Street banks came up more than a few times. And charges were leveled and accusations made as to who's in whose pocket. I don't know who's in whose pocket, but I do have to report to you, if a former president of the United States accepts a $400,000 speaking fee for an evening's discussion paid for by a New York investment bank, that's an economic update I need to make, especially when I can add the following information. The chairman and chief executive of the Cantor Fitzgerald Investment Bank is one Howard Lutnick. During the last Republican primary, he was an enthusiastic supporter of Jeb Bush. Then, some years earlier, in 2008, the same Mr. Lutnick was a big supporter of John McCain, the very person who ran against Obama in that election. Why do I bring this up? Because the head of a bank that gives regularly to major Republican candidates is perfectly happy to give money to a major candidate of the other party, suggesting, if you need such suggestions, that the people with a lot of money understand that they need to spread it around so that they are in good graces with whoever of the two particular parties wins. The establishment, Republican and Democratic Party, Jeb Bush, John McCain, Barack Obama, sure, you give money to them all, because those basic parties are your allies. And if you give them money, you can count on them to be friendly to you. That's the very reason why people on the left, like Sanders, like Mélenchon in France, and so on, and people on the right look upon the establishment as their problem and the problem that they have to solve.